So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video on our biology JAMB exam revision series, we are going to be solving 20 repeated practice questions on evolution. So specifically in this video, we are going to be solving questions on evolution among kingdom Animalia. So in short, to stay to the end of this video. Also, I believe you already know what to do. As this video is going on, you can feel free to pause the video at any point to see if you can get the answer to the question before we provide the answers to each of the questions. So guys, let's start with the first question here. The question says, waterflies, woodlice, and barnacles are arthropods that belong to the class A. Arachnida, B. Insecta, C. Chilopoda, and D. Crustacea. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's Crustacea. Waterflies, woodlice, and barnacles are arthropods that belong to the class Crustacea. Sorry, they're actually a class in the phylum Arthropods. So guys, the answer to this question is option D. So let's look at the next question. That's question number 2. We have a diagram here, so we are going to use this diagram to answer the question. The question here says, the above organism can be classified under which phylum in the animal kingdom? So we have option A, phylum Porifera, option B, phylum Nematoda, option C, phylum Chordata, option D, phylum Annelida. So guys, this animal here is a fish, and fishes are classified under the phylum Chordata. That's the animals with notochord. So they are usually vertebrates. So that's the answer to this question, option C. So let's look at the next question, guys. That's question number 3. The question says, the following are characteristics of kingdom Animalia except A. Cells have cell walls, B. Feeding is heterotrophic, C. Cells have no cell walls, D. All possess nervous system. So guys, answer to this question is option A. The cells in Animalia do not have cell wall. Plants are the only organisms which have cells with cell wall. So, but guys, in animals, the cells do not possess cell wall. So, the answer to this question is option A. So guys, let's look at the next question, and that's question number 4. The question says, the group of arthropods that have no antenna is A. Crustacea, D. Diplopoda, C. Chilopoda, and D. Arachnida. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's the Arachnida. The Arachnida do not have a single pair of antennae attached to their bodies. So examples of organisms in this class include the spider. So you see, these organisms do not possess antenna. Let's look at the next question, guys. That's question number 5. It says, the phylum Arthropoda is divided into dash classes. So we have A, 3, B, 2, C, 5, D, 4. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's 5. The phylum Arthropoda is divided into 5 classes, which includes the Insecta, the Arachnida, the Crustacea, the Myriapoda, and the Chilopoda. So guys, that's the 5 classes. So let's look at the next question. That's question number 6. It says, the members of the phylum Mollusca includes the following except A. Mussel, B. Periwinkle, C. Snail, and D. Earthworm. So guys, the answer to this question is earthworm. Earthworm is not a mollusk, rather it's an annelida. So the answer to this question is earthworm. So let's look at the next question, and that's question number 7. The question says, in which of the following organisms would glycogen be stored? So we have options A, algae, option B, Spirogyra, option C, amoeba, option D, rattus. So guys, glycogen is usually stored in animals and not plants. So guys, the glycogen will likely be stored in the rattus because it's the storage form of glucose in animals and fungi. So if the options you have here, you see algae, you see Spirogyra, you see amoeba, and you see rattus. Rattus is the rat. So guys, the glycogen will likely be stored in the rat. So let's look at the next question, guys, and that's question number 8. It says, a characteristic that best exemplifies the evolutionary advancement of mammals over other vertebrates is the A, viviparous mode of reproduction, B, possession of paired limbs, C, possession of a heart, D, terrestrial mode of life. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's the viviparous mode of reproduction. So in this viviparous mode of reproduction, the offspring will develop within the mother's body. So guys, if you look at all the options given to us here, you'll see that the only option here that best distinguishes the mammals from other vertebrates is this option. That's option A, which says viviparous mode of reproduction. So if you look at other options, you have position of paired limbs, which every other vertebrate has this. Position of a heart, other vertebrates possess hearts too. Terrestrial mode of life, other vertebrates can actually have the terrestrial mode of life, but the one that actually distinguishes the mammal from the rest is option A. So let's look at the next question, guys, and that's question number 9. The question says, the leech and the earthworm belong to the A, mollusk, B, arachnids, C, annelids, D, crustacean. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's the annelids. The leech and the earthworm belong to the annelids. The annelids are a phylum of segmented worms, which actually includes the leech and earthworm. So let's look at the next question. That's question number 10. So the question says, the diastema can be found in the following animals except A, rabbit, B, dog, C, sheep, D, cow. So guys, you already know by now what the diastema is. The space you have in the absence of the canine teeth is the diastema, and the animals which possess this space and have absence of the canine teeth are the herbivores. So guys, if you check all the options here, the animal that is not a herbivore here is the dog, and that's option B. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option B. So let's look at the next question. Question number 11. It says, coelom is absent in the class of animals termed A, arthropoda, B, coelenterata, C, reptilia, and D, mollusca. So guys, the answer to this question is option B. The coelom refers to the main body cavity in most multicellular animals, and it is positioned inside the body to surround the main digestive tract and other organs. So this coelom is actually absent in the coelenterata. So the coelenterata is the correct answer to this question here, and that's option B. So let's look at the next question, question number 12. It says, water fleas, wood lice, and barnacles belong to the group A, arachnida, B, crustacea, C, insecta, D, chilopoda. So guys, we've already answered this question before now, and that's the crustacea. So let's look at the next question. That's question number 13. The question says, okay, radial symmetry is a feature common to the A, nematodes, B, coelenterata, C, platyhelminthes, and D, arthropods. So guys, the answer to this question is the coelentrates, because the coelentrates are radially symmetrical, and that's a feature that you see that is common within organisms that are coelentrates. So it means they can be divided into similar halves at any angle from the surface. So as long as it passes the central axis. So this means they are radially symmetrical. If you divide them from any angle on their surface, but making sure that it's passing the central axis, you will find similar features in both the first and the second division. So that's what we mean by radially symmetrical. So the answer to this question is option B, and that's. So guys, let's look at the next question, question number 14. The question says, annelids differ from nematodes in that they A, exhibit bilateral symmetry, B, are triploblastic, C, possess complete digestive system, D, are metamerically segmented. So guys, the answer to this question is option D. So the annelids are metamerically segmented, and that's one of the features that distinguishes them from the nematodes. Metameric segmentation is actually the repetition of organs and tissues at intervals along the body of an animal. So this divides the body into a linear series of similar parts or segments, and it's usually found in annelids. So let's look at the next question, guys, and that's question number 15. It says, fish belongs to the class A, Pisces, B, Amphibia, C, Annelida, D, Animalia. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's Pisces. So take note that Animalia is not a class, but a kingdom. So here, the class that fishes belong to is Pisces. That's the group of aquatic vertebrates. So let's look at the next question. That's question number 16. The question says, the group of mollusks is characterized by the presence of A, soft, not segmented bodies, B, vertebra, C, joint appendages, D, star-shaped bodies. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's soft, non-segmented body. The mollusks are characterized by the presence of soft, non-segmented bodies. So guys, the answer to this question is option A. So let's look at the next question, guys, and that's question number 17. The question says, the most abundant group of organisms in the animal kingdom is A, Insecta, B, Aves, C, Animalia, D, Annelida. So guys, without having to think much, I believe you should have guessed rightly the answer to this question, and that's option A. Insecta are the most abundant group of organisms in the animal kingdom. So there are a variety of species of insects, up to about a 30 million estimated variety of species that are found worldwide. So the insects happen to be the most abundant. So guys, let's look at the next question, and that's question number 18. The question says, the primitive feature of the coelentrates is the possession of A, a dorsal mouth, B, radial symmetry, C, a false foot, D, bilateral symmetry. So guys, the answer to this question is option B. Like we've said in the previous question, the coeloms actually are radially symmetrical. So let's look at the next question, guys, and that's question number 19. It says, a characteristic feature of vertebrates that is unique to mammals is A. Parent care, B. The position of pentadactyl limbs, C. Pulmonary circulation, and D. Position of scrotum. So guys, in this question, having these options, the one that is unique to mammals is the position of scrotum. The toads can carry out pulmonary circulation. Insects and birds show parental care, but then the scrotum is basically unique to mammals. So in that case, the option D is the correct answer to the question here. So let's look at the last question, guys, and that's question number 20. The question says, the group Mollusca is characterized by the presence of A. jointed appendages, B. backbones, C. soft non-segmented bodies, and D. star-shaped bodies. So guys, the answer to this question, like we've answered earlier on, is option C, and that's soft non-segmented bodies. So guys, that will be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Also, if you have any question regarding this video, feel free to drop your question on the comment section below and we'll ensure to give you a response. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends to enable us reach out to more people. Thank you for watching this video.